Shenanigans are performed by trained professionals of chaos. IndieRPM and the Curio Hunter are not responsible for rare card envy or the spontaneous sudden urge to buy an entire case of trading cards. Their mission: to open card packs so you don't have to. They're here to show you what's inside before you buy, especially those non-sport trading cards you love. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the madness. Interact with the boys live and enter for a chance to be their weekly winner. You've been warned. Let's unbox the universe.
Hey, Dad! Hey, Dad!
Unbox the universe.
Welcome back. I'm IndieRPM, and this is Unbox the Universe, where we open trading cards so you don't have to.
I'm the Curio Hunter. Greedy.
We're a little rusty, right? A little rusty.
Yeah. Well, we're just thankful to be here tonight, really. We suffered some technical issues we've been dealing with actually for the last, really about two episodes worth. And so we'll try to go back and post like a recap or whatever of our Chinese New Year Mulan box. Because, well, I think you were under the weather that night. I tried to do it solo, and I think only about 8 minutes out of a 30-minute show or whatever actually showed up on the computer. So we're just gonna redo that and catch up sometime. We'll do it later. We had one for you. We'll do the highlights. So
Yeah.
so you won't miss out on that. Because part of it is we're just trying to put out the different content, showing off different boxes, because we never know which one might interest you or interest somebody else. So we wanted to get this one out before the Super Bowl, because this is our Super Bowl episode. And so tonight we've got 2024 Core Edition Uno Elite. And it actually came not only with this box, but also we got 2 draft packs to go with it. Now we won't be opening those tonight because there are so many cards. Like in this core edition, there's 112 classic Uno cards, which if those just look like Uno cards, we won't bother showing those to you. But it does have 56 randomized NFL player cards, plus 4 collectible foil cards. And then these draft packs have the 56 random plus 4 collectible foil as well, but you have to have the 4 things to do it. So we'll see what's going on. You had said you wanted to have some sport cards in here, and this is the compromise that we have made. So
Okay.
It can't just be straight up sports cards. But yeah, got to get it a little closer here.
A little closer. Much better.
And the other thing is I like to look around so much when I talk, so now I'm going to have to like...
Yeah, I probably should have...
Gotcha. You probably should have.
Yes.
Okay.
Real quick, that was the Mrs. IndieRPM. Little Mr. IndieRPM must be awake, so it's my turn to rock him back to sleep. So
Okay.
it's going to make for an interesting show because I'm going to pop out. But what I was going to say is this is podcasting equipment.
Mhm.
So the difference is you have to think of it like radio. So the mic has to be a little
Okay.
closer. Where the other one sort of picked it up a lot better.
All right. Well,
Wish me luck.
good luck.
Have we ever left? We got a bunch of people in here watching us. There's at least 15 now, so.
Rock like you've never rocked before, and I will try to captain the ship while you're
Amen.
Gone. All right.
I'll listen while I'm away.
There you go. All right. So we'll go ahead and start getting into this box. Now, if I understand correctly, It's a little bit of a different take on the classic Uno. So a lot of us have probably played Uno before. The way that I get it is, you have your Uno pile like normal, but you also have, I guess it's like 8 player cards, and of which you can have up to 3 um, face up and ready to go at any one time. And certain Uno cards will allow you to use the abilities on these player cards. So it's almost like, you may have a special draw for or skip or something like that, and that you can play when you do certain when certain cards come up. So that's sort of it in a nutshell. It's not a very good job explaining, but my understanding of it isn't. I don't have a real grasp of it, but from what I can tell, just briefly reading the rules, that's how it is. So it looks like for the basic Uno cards, well, actually, that's not a basic one, but as you can see, it's your usual. You've got the numbers, you've got the colors. You can see there, you've got it's red and yellow, you've got green, and I'm assuming blue over on this side. Now you may notice that there are the star and these almost looks like a recycle symbol. I believe the stars allow you to play your characters from your bench or whatever, and then once you've played them, they get tired or something along those lines. And so these recycle ones, when you play that allows you to bring one back into your deck or something along those lines. So again, that's my brief understanding, but that is how they have incorporated these player cards into the core game of Uno. So I'm just going to set these core cards aside. And we'll move on to these 56 random NFL player cards. All right. So the first one we have is Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I can tell right now how much I'm going to miss IndieRPM pronouncing names, because you're gonna get me, and I'm not used to getting the hard names. But Garrett Wilson, Alvin Kamara. And so, if you look, you'll notice that this particular player card has 2 different options. And so, depending upon how you put your bench together or whatever, your roster, you can get some pretty powerful combinations there. So, some of them do more than just the one that we're used to. This one is Joel Bitonio, and you're back.
I am back.
You must have done some major rocking.
Luckily, the spouse took care of it. Just
So,
a second here.
I have to give a shout out and a thank you to Mrs. IndieRPM. The ship is still floating, but we don't have. I need somebody else to bounce. Like, I'm going to start doing some jokes or things of that nature on. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, continuing on, while you're taking care of a few things, we've got James Conner, Zaven Collins, Will Levis, You wanna
Ready?
hop in?
Oh, yeah. So we have Justin Jefferson,
David Andrews, I guess we're going back and forth, and now I realize I'm talking over the
Baltimore Ravens, we have Mark Andrews.
I've got more cables attached to me here. I feel like I'm in the hospital with the monitors and everything going on. Right. Logan Cook.
Los Angeles Raiders, we have Aiden O'Connell.
Taysom Hill.
You want to go through every one of these?
Might as well. There's only 56 of them. I've already showed the basic Uno cards and talked about the special things for that.
Yeah.
There's symbols on this. I don't have any idea what this one does. I've never seen a...
Oh, you get to look at someone else's hand.
You think so?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, this is +2, plus you get a reverse, +2, +1.
Did you show that one? Or you just showed it to me?
So it's this one. This is San Francisco 49ers, and we have... I should have looked closer. Brock Purdy, quarterback.
Kyren Williams. There we go.
Michael Pittman Jr., Indianapolis Colts. Uno.
Max Crosby.
Hey, chat. I noticed there's quite a few of you there watching. If you don't mind, we'd love to visit with you. Holler something out.
Actually,
Trent Williams, San Francisco 49ers.
First off, who are your... Let me look at the right camera. Who are your favorite players? And also, you might tell us in the chat who you're rooting for in the Super Bowl tomorrow. Or, I say tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's still tomorrow. It's a late night show. It's been a long day. We're still trying to figure out what's going on. Am I up?
Yeah.
Sure. Cameron Hayward.
Arizona Cardinals, we have Kyler Murray. Notice you aren't naming off the teams.
Cameron Dicker.
Chargers.
I was getting ready to ask if that was what it was. I'm not so good.
New York Jets, Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
And among professional sports, football is probably one of my favorites. I just haven't had the chance to watch much or to keep up with it here lately. Chris.
Hi, Patty, Bryson,
Chris Godwin.
Miss Milrose. That's quaint. Hello. Thanks for joining us, guys. Feel free to join the chat. Up next, for the Panthers, we have J.C. Horn.
There you go.
There we go.
So I'm trying to think of who all is actually playing in the Super Bowl. We got the Philadelphia Eagles.
You really don't know?
I really don't know.
So it's Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
And not the Eagles. Chat, blow it up. Let him know who's playing in the Super Bowl. First one to get it, we'll sign a card and mail it to you.
Sure.
Let's see it.
Debo Samuel.
So we had this running joke that Curio Hunter doesn't know a whole lot about sports, or just doesn't have a general interest in sports cards. And so this was sort of a way to get it in there. So we're going to see if the chat can't help him out. And we'll see who can guess who the name of the team is first, too.
There was a time, a couple of Olympics ago, when I was rooting for the Argentinian women's field hockey team. Because on my free internet or whatever, that's like one of the few things that would show up for free. The events that I could watch. I was in California at the time or whatever. So
Sure.
And of course, curling. It's like, I feel like, in another lifetime, you and I could have been on like the curling team.
If we'd have put in the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Kali Herbert. Chicago Bears. Running back.
Damon Pierce.
One of my favorite quarterbacks, Matthew Sanford, LA Rams.
All right. So as the chat told me, what team?
Nope, we're getting some love, though.
Oh, man.
Chat, help him out here.
So,
he's struggling.
So I'm trying to think. There's an actor. I'm drawing blanks on all. He was on like the A-Team movie.
Okay.
Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Bradley Cooper. And he has a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
And he took it down, and they serve Philly cheesesteaks.
Okay.
And so because his favorite team was playing in the Super Bowl, which makes me think that it's from Philadelphia because they serve Philly cheesesteaks. So that's how we got into this mess in the first place here. I'm drawing clues from an actor in a food truck.
Yeah, you're way off.
All right, well, wonderful. Jamar Chase.
Trey McBride, Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals.
Devontae Adams.
Keyshawn Boot. New England Patriots.
George Pickens.
Ooh, Today Spares. Today Spares. Tennessee Titans. Ooh, another Titan.
Dexter Lawrence II.
DL2. Titans, we got a Traylon Burks. Tennessee Titans. Skip a turn.
Robert Spillane. You know, there was part of me that was thinking for one of our like Saturday Cards and Coffee, we should play Uno. But then again, there's only two of us, so it might not be the, you know.
Well, it's probably not a good time to bring this up, but I'm nationally ranked as the third worst player in Uno.
Perfect.
Oh, goodness. Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers. Boom.
I mean, I'm probably equally ranked as far as worst knowledge of football at this point, because here we go. But Dalton Schultz.
Here, why don't you read that one?
By the end of the episode, if nobody's commented, you're going to tell me, right? Or am I
Oh,
just,
yeah, I'll tell you.
Great. All right.
David, tell him who's playing in the Super Bowl. This guy doesn't know. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence.
All right. I got Laramie Tunsil.
Close. Laremy.
Bam. There you go.
Yep, you were close. Montez Sweat. Chicago Bears.
Devonta Smythe. Devonta
Smythe. Hello. Okay. Terrell Bernard. Buffalo Bills.
Daquan Jones.
Boo. Derek Carr. Saints. I was a big Saints fan in high school. I don't know what happened.
DJ Moore.
There's
Drew
another
Brees-
good one.
Drew Brees moved on.
Josh Allen. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Puka Nakua.
Russ Matisic. Jacksonville Jaguars. Look at how big that man is. Can you imagine all 300 pounds of that man coming at you? It hurt.
Oh, this is the thing. Like, 300 pounds, and he could probably, like, sprint faster than me. I
Yeah.
mean, like, you know, like, because these guys are
Yep.
athletes,
Yep.
right? And you don't realize it until you see, like, normal people on, like, the sideline standing next to
Mhm.
him, and then you realize that it's, like, almost superhuman.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
down there playing. But
This dude's a beast.
all right, I got Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah, I believe it is right. Oh, no, I was done.
Oh,
I
you're
was
done. All right.
Yep, yep. Okay. For the Philadelphia Eagles, A.J. Brown.
Matthew Judon.
Mr. Bengals. We have Von Bell.
And Tyreek Hill.
Ironically, this card come up. Geno Smith, Seattle Seahawks. right, if you're in the chat, Curio's needing to know who's playing in the Super Bowl. He is unaware. It's a running joke. Why don't we just put a bunch of wrong answers? Who's playing in the Super Bowl? Comment with a wrong answer.
One of those
Hey, thank you for joining.
the Philadelphia Eagles.
What's that?
Said it was one of those wrong answers. The Philadelphia Eagles.
Maybe. I don't know. Put in the wrong answer in the chat. Who's playing in the Super Bowl?
All right. So those are the 56 random NFL player cards.
Yep.
And now we've got 4 collectible foil cards.
Okay.
So I've got James Cook.
James Cook. James Cook. Buffalo Bills. Okay. I have Kenneth Walker, Seattle Seahawks. Look at that. Shiny.
Jason Sanders. Quarterback that uses his foot. Just kidding.
Trying to tell. Sort of looks like the green screen is maybe on our table camera. Let me look here. If that is, I apologize. No wonder the cards were looking funny. And it is.
All right. Once more from the top.
There we go. Fly. Hopefully that looks a little better. Here, let me... Chuba Hubbard. Carolina Panthers.
Let it be known that we got the problem fixed before we made it through all of the cards, albeit the very last one.
Yep.
But here we go. So, and again, sometime down the road, we'll go through these draft packs as well, just because we don't want to. I mean, that'd be 112 more cards to get. Well, 120 more cards to go through. We just don't got that kind of time.
No, not tonight.
Mrs. Curio Hunter wants wants me to.
Choppa, thanks for joining.
Good night's sleep. All right.
We get some weird names there in the chat. Esquint, Troll, YouTube, TT, YTT. Do you have a favorite card out of what we pulled?
Well, so the thing is, not knowing 95%.
Choppa.
I don't know. Kind of hoping to get a Taylor Swift or something like that in there, but didn't happen. Oh well.
Well, I was disappointed. Did you see any Denver Broncos in there? I did not.
Are they in the Super Bowl?
No, it's the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. No, I don't see one. That's crazy.
Well, we'll have to check these out.
I know,
sometime
yeah.
To see what we get. So.
Yeah, gotta get a Broncos. Can't go without getting one.
Here's a question, a new question for the chat.
Yeah.
What do you think about our foray into sports cards? And again, knowing that I will know basically nothing about it, but is it something that you enjoyed? Because if it is, we might explore doing more than one a year, maybe 2, maybe 2 a year. We might double our number of episodes. In any case, we'd be interested to know what you think, because again, part of this channel is we're trying to curate it to what you're interested in. So that is that.
Upcoming shows.
Well, we can do that, and again, we're a little rusty, so we're trying to remember what all we're.
Well, if we are
recapping,
recapping, I would say I did have a favorite card. Matthew Stanford, Los Angeles Rams. I thought that was a cool card. Plus, he's got some sick moves there on his card as well. I was looking for our little tray thing to hold it up, but you got them stashed all the way over there.
Here we go.
There we go. Oh, sorry, Matthew.
We got tackled.
Yep. It didn't drop the ball, though. Okay.
So just want to remind everybody, you can check out our website, unboxeduniverse.com. Got a lot of good information on there. We've got some merch. We've got some batarangs for sale.
Yep.
We've got a lot of exciting upcoming shows planned for you as well. So we might go through those real fast. And anything else you can think of, let me know. What are your guys' and ladies, if you're joining us, favorite players, just in general? It doesn't have to be going to the Super Bowl or anything. Or is Taylor Swift why you watch football as well anymore? Who knows? All right, so coming up next week for our Valentine's Day episode, we've got Card.Fun's Disney Princess box. So that should be fun. I know Little Miss Curio Hunter is going to be real interested in the cards once we've unboxed them. So that should go over nicely. That's coming up next week. Then after that, we'll have, and it seems like more, but I'm calling this our Assassin's Creed box number 7.
It's 9.
It's 9. So anyway, we've got another one of these coming up, which that'll be pretty good. It's been a while since we've done one, so and we're still trying to put together a full set, and we'll be 9 boxes in and see if we get there, or if it takes a few more. And I've seen places where people that unbox a lot of cards. Thanks. Eat the microphone. All
Yep.
right.
Keep it on your chin.
You
Oh
know,
wow! Hey, there he is.
Yeah. There.
We love him.
Turn my volume down now.
Yep. No, you sound great.
But like where you can buy individual cards to complete your set
Yeah.
and stuff, and we may end up having to do that just if we get close or whatever.
Well, the question that I have though is, what's the likelihood we will know what we're missing? Do we have a checklist? I don't remember now.
I haven't seen one, but
We know a number.
Right. So that's the thing. Like we've gotten quite a few of the cards, and they've got the numbers. So I feel like we could be off a couple on the high end or whatever, because we don't know how high up it goes.
Yeah.
And stuff. But we'll know in the middle if we're missing anything. So, and of course, this will just be of the base set, because there are tons of like animated ones and numbered ones that it took us like 8 boxes or whatever to
We
find.
just hit 4,000 likes. Thank you guys so much.
Cool.
Much appreciated.
And so like I'm sure there's a lot of cards out there that we just haven't seen yet, and we may never.
Yeah.
And stuff, because there's so few boxes you can't find them on like eBay or whatever and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I do want to mention on February 25th, if everybody's in good health, we've got the Marvel annual box,
Woohoo!
which
Been waiting on that one.
Indy has put a request in, and then
I believe there's an autographed card in there.
that'd be nice.
Yeah, I think I want to say each box came with one. Let me look at this again.
So he has put that in the rotation, and when it actually came up,
Yeah, there's one premium card per pack.
cool.
Yeah.
But I think you were under the weather, so we changed things around. And that was
Yep.
the one where Monster Truck
Kane, thanks for joining. Enzo, thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it.
Monster Truck Damon filled in, I believe.
We're close to 60 viewers. That's not quite a record, but we're getting close.
So if I just keep going, it gives people more time to.
We'll see.
Or word has gotten out that somebody didn't even know who was playing in the Super Bowl, and everybody's coming in to see who it was.
Who was it?
Yeah. What?
Who's playing again?
Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs.
Woohoo!
All right.
That is right.
And I think a number of players and maybe coaches or whatever have already announced their retirement. regardless of what the outcome is. But we'll see. And then March 4th, we've got Fortnite Series 3 Mega Box coming in.
Mega box.
So that should be fun.
Yeah.
We'll get into some of those and see where that gets us. And
B-Shell, thanks for joining.
by then, I will update our upcoming lineup. We've got cards and card packs and things like that we have picked out into 2027.
Yeah.
Already. But we're also trying to leave some room for when things come out. So we're trying to leave some room for like the Lorcana. I think there's like 4. They usually do about 4 expansions a year. So we're trying to catch those, and we're trying to do so pretty close to when they come out.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a couple of other special episodes sprinkled throughout the year. I think we'll be coming up on. Well, this year we'll be coming up on, I believe, our 100th episode, towards the tail end.
Oh, okay.
Something to look forward to, which will be momentous for us.
Yeah.
But that also means we got the 75th one, and I feel like we just had the 50th before our 1 year anniversary. Have we had our 1 year anniversary? Oh my goodness. Well, maybe that's next year. Maybe we're getting to the 50th this year. So
yeah, no, we haven't.
We're barely into this thing. I get so lost. I keep looking at the schedule, but the schedule is so far out there. That, oh my goodness.
Probably that is probably more than anything, because you do have it so far out, is probably one of the few things that is confusing you, because you're still thinking 2026.
I'm 2027.
Yeah.
I was putting stuff in the lineup for 2027.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, we just got to get there. I hope everything, knock on wood, goes well enough for us that we can get to all of those. I tell you, one of the great joys of doing this is to be able to do it with a buddy.
Oh.
And so like it's something that I look forward to every week, and getting to share this with you all. Hopefully you find value in what we're doing. And
let us know in the chat.
We always appreciate your support. You've helped us grow this channel, and I know some of you have been helping us grow our YouTube channel as well. So thank you.
The Curio Hunter channel's been doing real well. The views are very consistent across the board. Almost every video. That's a good job.
It's similar, but it's different.
Yeah,
and it sort of bridges the gap. I'll just tell you real fast. Curio Hunter is basically I open up historical non-sport trading cards, and then I give like a brief, like really 1 to 2 minute synopsis of that historical person or event.
Mm-hmm.
And so it bridges the gap. I got my love of history, plus my love of cards. And so if anybody's wondering, that's how I got into doing this with Indie.
Yeah.
And so check out my channel as well. And you've got your own channel.
Yeah, but I don't really post on it.
All right.
Just this one. You get everything good I do.
Have to start that up again.
Yeah.
We'll see. We've already got such a packed schedule.
Yeah. People ask all the time, where you find all the time? I had no idea.
Yeah. Sometimes it's late nights and stuff, but we wanted to get this one in before the Super Bowl, because
Kwame, thanks for joining.
The cards were.
I believe we just
so.
surpassed our record. 62. We're at 64.
I ramble for 5 more minutes. We'll just keep growing. Well, thank you all for coming and joining us tonight.
We enjoy hanging out with you guys.
Yep, and we'll keep. By the way, Indy's also been putting in a lot of work to change our setup
a little bit.
We've got a little bit more room, even though, like I said, I feel like I'm tethered here with so many cords and stuff. I'm limited in how much head movement I can do, but we've got more space. We've got better lighting. We're trying to get the camera set up, worked out. So we're just constantly trying to increase that production value for you as well, so that you can see the cards clear. And I go back to our first episodes, and I look, and it's like night and day difference. We've come a long way in only 25 or so episodes. I mean, like,
I show we have 30 videos.
Okay.
I think last time I looked, or 31. But you have to remember, some of those are video essays, some of those are...
Our midweek minis,
Yeah.
our cards and coffee.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll have to, like, I've got the schedule's got the number.
Russell,
Don't
thanks
miss
for
out
joining.
on big events, but you know, I'm excited for holidays that can coincide with some of the cards and stuff. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
So we'll try to get back onto our usual schedule next week.
Yes.
If the computer plays nice for us.
You mean it's not usually a Saturday night at 11:27 p.m. that we're...
No, it's not.
Okay.
But and I'm sure our viewers know that they're not used to seeing us at this time. But
Yeah.
given the numbers, no, this is never going to become our normal time. This was a special allowance because we had some technical difficulties and we've gotten behind. in
Yeah.
our schedule. So we're trying to get a little caught up. But
X, thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right.
well, again, big thank you to everyone
Yeah.
that has joined us tonight.
So this has been Unbox the Universe. I'm IndieRPM,
I'm the Curio Hunter.
and we unbox trading cards, so you don't need to. We want to thank you guys for watching. Once again, we apologize that you didn't have an episode this past Tuesday. Technically you did, but we had some difficulties with it.
We'll
I
do a
didn't-
recap. We'll get something.
Yeah,
up.
we didn't realize that the actual video feed was corrupted. So those of you that did watch didn't have the best representation, and it's just one of those things that we're trying to work past. But once again, we want to thank you and happy collecting.
It's my line.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd do mine.
Right. We'll see y'all.
Peace.
That's it for this episode of Unbox the Universe. If you had fun, please hit like and subscribe for more unboxings, nostalgia, and collectibles. Got a favorite pull? Drop a comment.